Hey guys, Matt back for Photo News and Review. Today I want to introduce a projector that I bought for when I'm presenting on the road. I basically use the same selection criteria that helped me choose Tina to be my kind of co-host for the other channel. I wanted it to be small, portable, good looking, and bright enough to put on a good show. I ended up with the MP410. Let me run through its features. So I'm no projector expert. For me, essentially all I'm after is something for presentation, so good for text and for displaying images reasonably well. I'm not doing image critiques or that kind of thing. It's just there needs to be decent enough contrast to show what I'm trying to show in the different shots. But projectors, first of all, can be really big and heavy and expensive, and they are kind of fragile. If you get one with the traditional bulb, the bulb can break, and you could be looking at thousands of dollars and several kilos for a high-end one. For just for presentation style ones, they generally are a fair bit cheaper. But once you got down into what are called travel or compact or mini projectors, the quality of them really seems to drop away when they get small, or they're not that small. So I ended up getting this one, probably just like you are now. I did a bit of research, found out the different models that were contenders, and then I read other people's reviews on them, because unfortunately I couldn't find anywhere in Sydney where I could go and actually see this one. I had, however, tested it out in Hong Kong and seen that it looked like it would do the business for me. Now this one is, well, I'll unpack it and show you just how small it is, but as I do, it's 4 by 4 inches, so, or 10 by 10 centimeters for those of us in Australia. It is really tiny, and it has 300 lumens. Now, 300 doesn't sound like a lot, but a lot of pocket projectors or these travel size ones have a lot less than that. And for the purpose I'm going to be using it for, I think that's enough. The thing about lumens is, okay, so I don't know the exact ratio, but from what I understand, doubling the number of lumens doesn't perceptibly to your eye double the brightness of the projector. So if you go from 200 to 400 lumens, it doesn't mean that it's going to look double as bright to your eye. I understand it about 4 times the number. We've got a little girl coming in. Hello.
Hello.
Did you want to say hi? No? Okay. I understand that if you quadruple a number, that looks about physically double to your eyes. So if, you know, you can get projectors that are in the thousands of lumens for home theater stuff, and they'll work even in a fairly bright room, you'll still get good contrast. For this one, I will be turning off the overhead lights, closing the curtains, that kind of thing, but I tested it out at home, and considering I only got it for home use, I'm pretty impressed with how good it looks. Sorry, I mean for presentation use, I'm impressed. I played a little movie on there and it actually looked quite good. So this is the little unit, very tiny. It really does fit onto your hand just like in the picture, although that person's hand must be enormous because I've got a pretty big hand. It's got good connectivity. It's got micro SD card, USB. It's got the universal in and out and HDMI. Also the AV in cable. And this one will let you connect via Wi-Fi if you get the special module. On top, it's pretty straightforward, just the focusing beam, buttons to adjust the beam position, and a menu system. It's got presets like movie, presentation, bright, high contrast, all different ones like that you can just cycle through. And this uses more of an LED technology rather than the bulb, so you don't need to be changing the bulb regularly, and that really helps keep down the size. This one weighs next to nothing. However, the light is rated up to 20,000 hours of use, so probably as long as I would ever use it. I shouldn't need to replace it, fingers crossed. It has 1 gig of internal storage, and using the external card, you can pop another up to a 32 gig card in this guy. It's WXGA resolution, which is 720, or SD, which is what DVDs are before Blu-ray came out. It'll do from a 17 to 100 inch screen, so if you're looking for, you know, a home theater thing, this is not the one for you. Keep in mind, I got this for presentations. So it comes with the power adapter, and it actually came with 3 different countries power plugs in there. Plus it's got the VGA cable, the carry case, user manual, and quick start guide, and pretty nifty little packaging all made out of bubble corrugated foam. I'll put together a little bit of test footage showing you how this one actually works and how it looks on the wall once I set it up in my new studio. And if you come to any one of my future workshops, no doubt you'll see it in action. Leave me any questions you have. If you have feedback for people who are looking for travel projectors and you've tried a different one, feel free to leave them in the comments below. It'd be great to have a little resource going there. Thanks, I'll see you soon.